You can become a landlord or a landlady by investing in a house or acquiring a house you didn't buy with your physical money, that maybe the money you have already saved. So this is how you work. If this kind of things you want to listen and you want to know how you can do that to become a landlord or a landlady by acquiring a house you didn't buy with your physical money, then don't scroll, listen to the end of this video so that you know how you can do it. Many people have got it already, getting a house through that means. My name is Ngozi, a financial advisor, product manager, and a chartered risk manager. If you want to get a house that you don't want to use your physical money, the money you have already saved somewhere to buy the house, and you are already a contributor through the National Housing Fund, then this is how you will able to get that house you have been looking for. This is how you can invest in a real estate houses and become a landlord or a landlady. A lot of people have become a landlord or a landlady through this means. So this is how it works. If you're already a contributor wherever you are working with a government parastatal, or you are working with a private organization, and you are already a contributor, because if you're a contributor you will know, because it must always be debited through your account. Maybe it must be debited, must be stated in your offer letter, and whatever must be stated. So if you're already a contributor, then this video is for you. Listen attentively if you want to acquire a house without using your already saved funds. And if you're not a contributor and you're a businessman or a self-employed person, you can also become a contributor through this means, and you want to buy that house, want to buy that estate house without using your already saved fund. So this is how it works. You go to any primary mortgage bank around you to open an account. They will now process everything for you. They'll give you the requirements. So through that requirements, they will now fill a form and process it, get the fund through Federal Mortgage Bank. This is how you can this is how you can get a house, or you can get a real estate house through that means, to become a landlord or a landlady of your choice. So the primary mortgage institution will open that account, and they'll give you a process form to fill and everything you have to fill. And if you are not more than 60 years, this thing is very you can access that fund if you are not more than 60 years. But if you are less than 60 years, maybe for 50 years, but you have only 10 years to repay the funds, whatever the funds that will be given to you. You have only 10 years, and the amount that will be given to you, the amount that can be given to you, depends on your current age, because the maximum years to access that fund is 60 years. If you are 60 years, you will not be able to access it. If you are 58, it will also be difficult for you to get it. So if you are now 30 years and above, maybe from 30 to 40 to 45, this is the best time for you to process this thing so that you're able to be a landlord or a landlady. Why? Because you have maximum time, you have ample time to repay the funds. You have enough time to repay the funds. Let's assuming that maybe you are 50 years now and want to apply for this National Housing Fund, which means you have only 10 years to pay whatever fund that will be given to you. So the fund also depends on the amount you are, your salary and your everything. The amount also depends on your age, your current age, so as maybe they will divide it in such a way that you will be able to repay the funds before you clock 60 years. So if you are less than 60 years, or if you have enough time, this is the best time for you to apply to get a house. So you look for an estate house, real estate house that has papers, good papers and everything, and you have seen one, be it 2 bedrooms, be it safe-con, be it 1 bedroom, be it duplex, according to your salary and according to your current age. Then you can meet any primary mortgage bank institution. They will now process this thing for you. Give you an application form, National Housing Fund form, you will fill. They will now calculate it. And luckily for you, federal government has also given the workers, or maybe the workers, contributors of this National Housing Fund, that you can access 25% of your pension fund and use it to pay for your mortgage houses. You can access 25%. So it can work in two ways. As you are processing this national housing fund through the primary mortgage bank, you can also be processing your 25% through the pension fund administrator, through your pension fund administrator, and you can use both money to pay for this house to become a landlord or a landlady. Through that means you have invested in a house, in a real estate house that can help you whenever, maybe when you're getting old, don't have the time to start paying for house rent or rest, or you can even resell it at your old age and use it to take care of yourself. So use it to take care of yourself. So this is how it works. If you are already a contributor, you can go to any primary mortgage bank of your choice and open an account. Remember, National Housing Fund, the Federal Mortgage Bank cannot give you any money without involvement of primary mortgage bank, because they cannot give you any fund, and you cannot even process anything directly to Federal Mortgage Bank except through primary mortgage bank. Even if you go there, they will direct you to meet any primary mortgage bank institution. So they are the people that will process everything for you. If you are interested, you can also communicate, you can also DM me, so that let me give you a detailed way of doing these things. You can contact me, and I'll also give you a good primary mortgage bank where you can process this national housing fund and your 25% pension fund. You'll be able to get the money together and pay for your mortgage houses. So mortgage houses can help you become a landlord or a landlady if you are not more than 60 years. So if you are not a contributor already, you can also go to primary mortgage bank and request for national housing fund form and fill it. Then they'll start processing it. You will pay for 6 months. You pay for 6 months with your passport, with the money you pay for arrears for 6 months, and they register it until you become a contributor, and you start paying it subsequently on monthly basis, depending when you have the interest of accessing that fund to buy a house, or through mortgage. So they can only give you according to your age and according to your salary. That's the amount. Even if you need 15 million, they can give you. Even if you need 10 million, Federal Mortgage Bank can give you. So it depends on your age, current age, and your salary. That is how they will determine the exact amount you will get to become a landlord or a landlady. Remember, it's only a real estate house that has good papers. Only a real estate house that have already been built, not land, they can't give you money to start building. No, that house must be already been built with good papers. Your papers are complete, because they have to investigate, they have to check everything before they're able to release that fund to you. If you're a business person, you can also become a contributor by going to the primary mortgage bank institution and register with them, and you pay up for the arrears and start paying on monthly basis. So this is how you can access this fund. If you are not more than 60 years, you can go to the primary mortgage bank institution and open an account, and they will give you the details of the requirements you needed to start able to buy a house or to become a landlord or a landlady. If this video interests you, and if you are interested to know more or to know more details about how this thing works, you can send me a comment, and also like this video and share it in case someone has interest of becoming a landlord or a landlady and is already a contributor but don't know how to do it, or don't have knowledge of how this thing works. So this video can help them to become a landlord. This video can help them to have such knowledge and start planning on how to become a landlord or a landlady. My name is Ngozi. See you, and God bless you. Bye.